Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be trying something a little different.
Okay.
We're diving into Shelby Mahurin's Serpent and Dove, Gods and Monsters.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, a fantasy novel.
Okay.
We'll be exploring excerpts from the third book in the series.
All right.
And we're going to see what kind of unexpected insights we can get.
I love that. It's amazing what we can learn from fictional worlds.
Yeah.
Especially ones as richly imagined as this one.
Right.
You know, the characters in this novel, Lou, Reed, Coco, Bo, and Silly,
Yeah.
they face not just external threats, but also they grapple with internal struggles, shifting loyalties,
Right.
and the blurred lines between good and evil.
Yeah.
And those are themes that I think really resonate with our own experiences.
Absolutely. The story throws us right into the action with our characters seeking refuge in this seemingly abandoned church.
Okay.
And there's this immediate sense of tension.
I can imagine.
You can practically feel the weight of their past traumas
Mm-hmm.
and the distrust that's kind of simmering between them.
Yeah.
One detail that really struck me was Lou's touch being described as cold,
Huh.
and something that Reed noticeably struggles with.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That detail about Lou's cold touch, it's more than just a quirky character trait.
Yeah.
It could symbolize her suppressed magical power.
Oh.
Or perhaps even foreshadow her possession by this malevolent entity, Nicolina.
Okay.
You know, it makes you wonder if she's pushing Reed away out of fear of intimacy,
Yeah.
or because she senses the danger that comes with getting too close.
Ooh, I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
And then there's that whole incident with the weeping statue.
Right.
La Petite Larme.
Uh-huh.
It's not your typical church experience.
Right.
We see Lou's connection to blood magic dramatically revealed, which is pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Not just for the other characters,
Mm-hmm.
but for us as readers, too.
Absolutely. This scene, it really exposes the different ways people react to the unknown and the supernatural.
Right. You know, Bo is immediately repulsed.
Yeah.
He sees it as something akin to cannibalism,
Right.
while Coco, on the other hand, admires Lou's cleverness and resourcefulness.
Yeah.
And then there's Reed, poor Reed.
Yeah.
He's caught in the middle trying to reconcile his feelings for Lou with this new disturbing information.
Right. The arrival of Celie adds another layer of complexity.
Okay.
She brings news about Lou's mother's execution and this mysterious locket.
Okay.
And Coco and Lou react to this locket rather strangely.
Oh,
It's like this tiny object holds a huge weight for them.
I see.
Yeah.
The locket seems to represent a hidden truth,
Mm-hmm.
something deeply connected to both Coco and Lou's past.
Right.
And Celie, though seemingly innocent,
Yeah.
she becomes kind of this catalyst
Yeah.
for these secrets to unravel.
Right.
And what's interesting is how the introduction of this seemingly insignificant item
Right.
suddenly shifts the power dynamics within the group.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone's on edge.
Yeah. Wondering what it means,
Yeah.
what secrets it might reveal.
It's like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
One event triggering the next.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're whisked away to this creepy lighthouse
Okay.
where we encounter these terrifying creatures called koshmars.
Right.
Now, for those not familiar with the world of this novel,
Mm-hmm.
koshmars are essentially nightmares given physical form.
Whoa.
Pretty terrifying. They feed on fear,
Oh, wow.
and they can even tap into people's deepest anxieties.
The lighthouse itself, isolated and shrouded in mist. It's like
Yeah.
this brilliant visual metaphor for the character's psychological state.
That's a good point.
They are literally and figuratively navigating the darkness, both within themselves and in the external world,
Right.
and the koshmars, with their ability to exploit those fears, add this psychological element of horror to the story.
Yeah.
They're preying on the character's vulnerabilities and forcing them to confront their inner demons.
It's not just external threats they're dealing with either.
Right.
There's this whole concept of fragmented souls.
Okay.
The idea that a person's soul can be shattered,
Mm-hmm.
leaving them vulnerable to possession, or even completely lost.
Oh, wow.
And we see Coco, despite her usually tough exterior,
Yeah.
desperately clinging to the hope of saving Lou,
Right.
even if it means risking getting back an empty shell.
Coco's struggle, I think it really highlights the immense power of love and loyalty.
Yeah.
She's willing to risk everything for Lou, even if it means facing the possibility of losing her forever.
Right.
And then there's this intriguing detail about a tear transforming Lou's scar.
Oh, yeah?
Makes you wonder if this is a sign of healing
Mm-hmm.
or perhaps a deeper connection between Lou and the magic that threatens to consume her.
Right. It definitely adds another layer of mystery.
Yeah.
Then we see the full extent of Nicolina's possession of Lou.
Okay.
And it's chilling to see how this entity manipulates her thoughts and actions,
Right.
twisting her words and turning her against those she cares about. One line that sent shivers down my spine was, "The dead should not remember."
Ugh.
Yeah.
That line reveals a disturbing disregard for life
Yeah.
and this kind of desire to erase memories and rewrite history.
Right.
And it raises the stakes even higher and
Yeah.
makes you question what Nicolina's ultimate goal might be.
Right.
Then there's the three-eyed crow that appears,
Yeah.
a classic symbol of prophecy and the unseen forces at play.
Talk about ominous. And things only get more intense from there.
Oh, no.
The group ends up at Lo Melancholique,
Okay.
a place that sounds as melancholy as its name suggests,
Right.
and where they encounter La Voisin.
Uh-huh.
Now, La Voisin is a powerful figure in this world.
Mhm.
Someone they initially saw as an ally.
Okay.
But in a shocking turn of events,
Yeah.
she accuses them of betrayal
Oh, wow.
and sides with Morgaine, who seems to be the big bad of the story.
The confrontation with love wasn't, it highlights the blurred lines between good and evil, and the fact that even those in positions of authority can be swayed by fear and ambition.
Yeah.
We also see Lou struggling to control Nicolina.
Right.
Her hands are blistered, her magic is erratic,
Yeah.
and she's clearly losing ground in this internal battle.
It's a real nail-biter. And just when you think they can't catch a break,
Oh, no.
the story takes us to this underwater city called Le Presage,
Okay.
home to the Melusine.
Mm-hmm.
Think, like mermaids, with the ability to shift into human form.
All right.
And it's here they encounter Isla, the Oracle,
Okay.
who brings a whole new set of revelations and challenges.
Well, the Presage, with its unique features and culture, really expands the world building in a visually captivating way. We learn about Angelica's ring,
Right.
this powerful magical artifact that has a surprising connection to Coco's birth, adding another layer of complexity to her character
Right.
and suggesting this hidden lineage with ties to the magical forces at play.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
And then there's this oddly formal dinner scene with Isla,
Okay.
where she's grilling everyone with these pointed questions.
Uh-huh.
And things just get weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
I mean, who knew an oracle's favorite dish would be sargassum seaweed?
That detail about Isla's culinary preferences is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's a subtle reminder that even the most powerful beings
Right.
have their quirks and eccentricities.
Yeah.
Isla represents a different kind of authority figure, one who's less concerned with conventional notions of good and evil,
Right.
and more focused on maintaining this balance of power,
Yeah.
even if it means manipulating those around her.
She definitely gives off that vibe.
Right.
Just when you think things can't get more chaotic.
Oh, no.
Morgaine sets her plan in motion,
Okay.
leading to the capture and imprisonment of our characters.
Right.
And it's not just any ordinary prison.
Mm-hmm.
The bars are made of a specific type of wood from La Forêt des Yeux,
Okay.
the Forest of Eyes.
Uh-huh.
And hemlock is used as a precaution.
Oh,
That doesn't sound good.
the choice of wood for the prison bars, especially wood from a place as ominously named as La Forêt des Yeux,
Right.
it's likely symbolic, perhaps hinting at a connection between the characters and the magical forces of that place.
Right.
And the use of hemlock, this poisonous plant, further emphasizes the danger they're in
Yeah.
and the lengths to which their enemies will go to control them.
Oh, man.
It seems like things are about to get a whole lot worse for our heroes.
Yeah. That cliffhanger ending, oh man, it left me on the edge of my seat.
Right.
Trapped in a prison designed to suppress their magic.
Yeah.
Things seem pretty bleak for
Yeah.
our heroes.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling they aren't giving up just yet.
Yeah, you're right.
What happens next?
Well, as we delve further into this story, we see their resilience and resourcefulness come into play.
Okay.
They manage to escape from prison,
Wow.
and this escape becomes kind of a turning point for Lou.
Okay.
We witness this dramatic shift in her powers. She's transformed. Her voice becomes this chilling chorus. And she even uses illusions strategically during this chaotic fight scene.
That's incredible. So she's tapping into a deeper well of power.
Yeah.
Perhaps influenced by Nicolina's presence.
Possibly, yeah.
But it sounds like she's also learning to wield it in a more calculated way.
Right?
Makes you wonder if she's starting to gain some control over the possession.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This transformation highlights the unpredictable nature of magic and the potential for both growth and destruction that it holds.
Right.
It raises questions about the nature of free will
Yeah.
and the struggle for autonomy when faced with these powerful external forces.
Then there's the confrontation with Philippe, a character we met earlier in the series.
Right.
Now he's leading the chasseurs, the witch hunters.
Okay.
We see him transformed from this somewhat bumbling figure into a formidable opponent, fueled by a desire for revenge.
Philippe's transformation from a relatively minor character to this major antagonist
Yeah.
demonstrates how circumstances can shape individuals and how the pursuit of power, especially when driven by vengeance,
Right.
can lead to a dangerous single-mindedness.
That's a good point.
It makes you reflect on how our past experiences and personal traumas can shape our choices, even leading us down paths we never intended to take.
He's a complex character, that's for sure.
He is.
And the story doesn't let up on the intensity.
Oh.
It all builds towards this epic final confrontation
Right.
with Morgane and Josephine.
Okay.
It's a desperate fight with surprising alliances
Yeah.
and these incredible images of black hellfire.
Wow.
We also see the symbolic use of the Balisarda's wood, which adds another layer of meaning to the battle.
Right.
Can you talk more about that?
Of course. The final confrontation is a culmination of all the conflicts and tensions that have been building throughout the series.
Okay.
The black hellfire represents the destructive power of unchecked ambition and the lengths to which those consumed by power will go to achieve their goals.
Yeah.
And the Balisarda's wood,
Yeah.
once a symbol of Reed's identity as a chasseur, now becomes a weapon against the very forces he once swore to uphold.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a battle for the very soul of this world,
It is.
with the lines between good and evil becoming increasingly blurred.
Right.
And amidst all the chaos, there are these unsettling details about spiders
Okay.
and their connection to a darker power.
Right.
What did you make of that?
The spider is often associated with darkness, hidden dangers, and the weaving of webs of deceit
Right.
could symbolize the unseen forces manipulating events from the shadows.
Okay.
Their presence suggests that even after this battle is over,
Yeah.
there are still greater threats lurking on the horizon.
It's a chilling reminder that even in moments of victory, there's always something else out there.
That's true.
So what happens after this epic showdown?
Well,
Do our characters find some semblance of peace? Or are they forever haunted by what they've been through?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
And the story provides a sense of closure
Okay.
while also leaving room for future possibilities.
Okay.
We see resolutions to conflicts, hints of a hopeful future,
Okay.
and even an unexpected love confession.
Ooh, juicy.
Yeah.
Can you give us any hints about this love confession without spoiling too much?
Let's just say that sometimes the fiercest battles are fought within ourselves.
Okay.
And the most profound declarations of love come when we least expect them.
That's beautiful.
The story reminds us that even amidst chaos and destruction,
Yeah.
the human heart can still find solace and connection.
I love that. And those final scenes are so visually stunning.
They are.
The wedding amidst the ruins with fireflies and feu follet lighting the way. It's such a powerful juxtaposition of beauty and destruction.
It is.
Can you unpack that imagery for us a bit?
The wedding, a symbol of new beginnings and hope
Got you.
taking place amidst the ruins of the old world. It suggests this cycle of destruction and rebirth. The fireflies and feu follet or will-o'-the-wisps.
Right.
Those flickering lights, often associated with magic and the supernatural,
Yeah.
represent the enduring presence of wonder and mystery,
Mm-hmm.
even in a world that's been scarred by conflict.
It's such a beautiful image.
It is.
And it speaks to the resilience of the human spirit,
Mm-hmm.
the ability to find hope and light,
Yeah.
even in the darkest of times.
Absolutely.
And speaking of light moments,
Yeah.
one thing I really appreciated was the author's use of humor throughout the story.
Me too.
Even amidst the high stakes and intense battles,
Mm-hmm.
there were moments of genuine laughter.
Yeah.
Do any particular scenes stand out to you?
Absolutely. The author cleverly weaves in humor to provide these moments of levity and character development.
Right.
One scene that comes to mind is La Simone, the Melusine we mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
chasing after Melisandre the cat, exclaiming, "It has 4 legs."
Oh, yeah.
It's a simple line, but it perfectly captures La Simone's fish out of water charm and her fascination with the human world.
Right.
These touches of humor make the characters feel more relatable and the world more vibrant.
It's those little details that really bring a story to life, aren't they?
They do.
And humor, even in dark times, can be a source of strength and connection.
Absolutely.
It reminds us that even when things are tough,
Hmm.
we can still find reasons to smile and connect with each other.
Right.
So as we start wrapping up our deep dive into Serpent and Dove,
Mm.
Gods and Monsters,
Yeah.
what are some of the key takeaways you think our listeners should carry with them?
I think this story ultimately reminds us that even in a world where the lines between good and evil are blurred,
Mm,
we have the power to define our own paths.
that's true.
We have the ability to fight for what we believe in
Right.
and to find connection and meaning
Yeah.
amidst the chaos.
It's such an important message,
Yeah,
and it resonates far beyond the confines of this fictional world.
it does.
We all have stories to tell, choices to make,
Yeah,
and the power to shape our own destinies.
right.
And sometimes those stories take us on unexpected journeys,
They do.
filled with magic, monsters,
Mm,
and surprising revelations about ourselves.
absolutely.
Wow, we've journeyed through this world of witches and magic and monsters
We have.
and come out the other side with some pretty profound insights, I think.
Yeah,
I'm still processing everything that went down in this epic final battle.
yeah.
One thing that really struck me was how the author kind of flipped the script on us,
Uh-huh.
challenging our perceptions of who's good and who's bad.
That's what makes the series so compelling.
Right.
You know, we see characters like Philippe, who we initially perceived as antagonists, making
Yeah.
these heroic sacrifices,
Right.
while others we might have considered allies reveal their true colors.
Right.
It's a constant reminder that things are rarely black and white,
Yeah.
especially when dealing with magic and power and deeply personal motivations.
It definitely keeps you on your toes.
It does.
And amidst all the chaos and shifting allegiances,
Yeah.
there's this constant thread of love and redemption woven throughout the story.
That's true.
Lou's unexpected confession to her mother, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Such a powerful moment of forgiveness and acceptance.
It was.
It brought tears to my eyes.
It's a testament to the enduring power of love,
Yeah.
even in the face of unimaginable pain and loss.
Right.
And it's not just romantic love that shines through.
Right.
The bonds of friendship, family, and loyalty are tested
Yeah.
and ultimately reaffirmed. Coco and Lou's relationship, for instance,
Yeah.
full of complexities and disagreements.
Yeah.
Yet their love and support for each other never wavers.
They have each other's backs no matter what.
Exactly.
And then there's this unexpected tenderness between Beau and Reed, two characters who clash constantly,
Yeah.
but eventually find common ground.
Yeah, they do.
They discover that shared experiences and understanding can bridge even the widest divides.
Those moments of connection, those glimpses of humanity
Yeah.
are what make this story so relatable and hopeful.
Right.
They remind us that even in a world filled with darkness and conflict,
Mm-hmm.
there's always the potential for light and compassion to emerge.
Speaking of light, that final scene with the wedding,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely breathtaking.
It was.
Such a powerful symbol of new beginnings
It is.
and a celebration of love and resilience
Yeah.
in the face of devastation.
The imagery is stunning.
Yeah.
The fireflies and feu follet,
Mm-hmm.
those ethereal lights
Yeah.
illuminate a path forward,
Right.
even amidst the ruins of the old world.
Right.
It suggests that even after the most devastating of events,
Yeah.
life goes on.
Yeah.
And there's always a chance for healing and growth.
It's a beautiful message of hope.
It is.
So as we emerge from this deep dive into Serpent and Dove, Gods and Monsters,
Yeah.
what are some key takeaways we can carry with us?
I think this story reminds us that we have the power to choose our own paths, to fight for what we believe in,
Right.
and to find connection and meaning
Yeah.
in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable.
It's a powerful reminder that we're not just passive observers in the stories of our lives,
Right.
but active participants who have the power to shape our own endings.
Exactly.
And sometimes those stories take us on unexpected journeys,
They do.
filled with magic, challenges,
Yeah.
and ultimately profound discoveries about ourselves.
It's been a pleasure diving deep into this fantastical world with you.
It has been fun.
And I hope our listener walks away with a renewed sense of wonder,
Mhm.
a curiosity to explore new worlds,
Yes.
and the courage to write their own stories.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Of course.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning,
Yes.
and keep diving deep.